Are you craving cucumbers? You don't have to buy them. You can easily grow them at home. All you need is just 2 square meters of open space. Believe it or not, you can grow more cucumbers than your whole family can eat. People from the whole village came to learn about this amazing planting method. First, soak your cucumber seeds in water for 5 hours to get them germinating. After that, plant them in a glass of water. Make sure to cover the seeds with about 1 centimeter of soil. Remember to spray water on them every day to keep them moist. In about 12 days, those seedlings will be ready to go. When you're ready, transplant them into a container and give them a good drink of water. From there, water them every 2 days. Once your cucumber seedlings start climbing, it's time to set up a trellis. If you're unsure how to pollinate, just follow my lead. I recommend planting strong female cucumber varieties that can produce fruit without pollination. Don't forget, cucumbers love a little fertilizer. After the fruit starts to set, mix some farmyard manure with the soil and sprinkle it in the pot. Around 50 days after planting, your shelves will be overflowing with cucumbers. The rows will look truly spectacular. Growing cucumbers at home is space efficient and can be quite beautiful and creative. When your cucumbers start to fruit, there are 3 key techniques you need to know. I'm sharing them with you today, so make sure to hit the heart and plus buttons and bookmark this for later. First up, remove the lowest fruit that isn't developing well as soon as you can. This not only improves the quality of your cucumbers, but also prevents the plant from tipping over. By doing this, the nutrients can focus on the better fruit, leading to more cucumbers. Next, once your cucumbers are fruiting, it's super important to remove any old, lower, or diseased leaves promptly. This keeps diseases and pests at bay and ensures your plants get plenty of ventilation and sunlight, which means tastier cucumbers. Finally, after you've removed those leaves, be sure to clean them up right away. This extra step further reduces the risk of diseases and pests. Got those 3 points? Let's talk about how to water cucumbers because it's super important. You can't just water them randomly before sharing them with others. So, how do you water cucumbers? First things first, do it before sunrise, between 2 and 8 a.m. Avoid watering between 8 a.m. and 1 a.m. the next day because that's when the plant is busy with photosynthesis. If you dump a lot of water on them suddenly, it can really mess up their growth. You'll be all set for a bountiful cucumber harvest. Start now and enjoy fresh cucumbers straight from your garden. Follow me for more daily gardening tips and tricks. Hey there! Want to know how to get more fruit from your eggplants? I've got a little trick that can really boost your yield. To make sure your eggplants thrive and produce tons of fruit, you need to nail this simple technique. First off, when your eggplants start to bloom, it's super important to prune those side shoots right away. You know, those little branches that pop up between the main stem and the leaves? Here's the key. Only remove the side shoots below the first blossom. Leave the ones above for now so all the nutrients can focus on your eggplants. By doing this, you'll not only get more fruit, but your eggplants will turn out large, glossy, and absolutely stunning, way tastier than what you'd find in a store. Plus, your overall yield will really skyrocket just like you see in the video. How to care and fertilize eggplant. If you think that just piling on fertilizer is the secret to growing amazing eggplants, think again. Today, I'm here to share some insider tips that go beyond fertilizers and pesticides. There are actually 2 household items that eggplants absolutely love, and they can work wonders for your plants. In my area, folks have been using these methods for ages, and the results are seriously impressive. First up, during the growth phase of your eggplants, mix 30 ml of rice, vinegar, and 30 liters of water and spray it on your plants. Every 10 days, aim for 2 applications total. Next, when your eggplants hit their peak flowering stage, grab 30 grams of baking soda and mix it with another 30 liters of water. Spray this mixture on your plants every 7 to 10 days. For the best results, not only do these methods promote healthy growth, but they also help keep diseases at bay. Now, let's talk about the 4 watering taboos for eggplants. First up, avoid watering in the morning. Eggplants bloom then, and high humidity can cause the pollen to retain too much water, leading to ruptured and deformed fruits. Next, don't water at noon. The high temperatures can shock the roots since the irrigation water is cooler, which can really stunt growth. The third taboo is watering on overcast days. High humidity can promote diseases like gray mold, which is a nightmare for your plants. And finally, overwatering is a big no-no. It reduces soil oxygen, causing yellowing leaves and dropping flowers and fruits. So when should you water your eggplants? The best time is just before sunset. the surface temperature is cooler. And the temperature difference is minimal, which helps avoid root damage and disease. Lastly, let's talk about harvesting eggplant. When you're ready to pick, remember to cut the stem close to the base of the plant, away from the eggplant itself. This will help you steer clear of those sharp spines near the top. It's a simple trick to keep you safe while you harvest. Got it? Follow me for more daily planting tips. Hey everyone, want to grow your own chili peppers? I've got a super easy method for you. First, grab a banana and chop it into small pieces. Next, take those banana pieces and put them in a seed tray. Now get a chili pepper, slice it open, and remove the seeds. Place one seed on each banana piece. After that, cover the seeds with a bit of soil. In about 10 days, your little plants will be ready to move for transplanting. For home gardening, take a couple of plastic bottles and cut them in half. Make holes in the caps and thread a string through. Fill the top part of each bottle with a mix of rice husk and cocoa peat. Then add some water to the bottom part. After another 10 days, sprinkle some black phosphate powder and crushed eggshells on the plants. Then give them another good watering. Care for increased productivity of chili pepper. After transplanting chili peppers for a week, I've got an awesome method to help them root faster, bloom more, and produce more fruit. Today, I'm sharing a simple natural remedy with you. This technique will not only boost your chili peppers, blooms, and fruit, but also help prevent yellowing leaves. Before I dive in, make sure to tap the heart to save this post for easy reference later. You can whip this up right at home. You'll need 100 grams of brown sugar, 10 grams of yeast, and 20 liters of water. Mix those ingredients together and seal the mixture to let it ferment for 24 hours. This will create your rooting solution. When you're ready to use it, take 1 key of that solution and mix it with 15 liters of water. Stir it well and then water the roots of your chili peppers directly. This method will encourage quick rooting, promote more blooms, and increase your fruit yield. Now, here is the secret. I want to share my top 3 secrets for getting amazing pepper yields. And the best part? I don't use any insecticides or fertilizers. I'm giving you these tips for free. First up, make sure to plant your peppers with a spacing of 30 to 45 centimeters and in pairs. This setup really helps with pollination and makes it easier to remove any diseased plants when necessary. Next, for pest control, I've got a simple solution. Mix 15 grams of baking soda and 15 grams of dish soap into 30 liters of water. Spray this mixture on your pepper leaves once a week. It's a great way to keep those pests and diseases at bay. So, after your pepper plant has produced 3 rounds of fruit, its branches can start to slow down and show signs of aging. Here's what you can do. Prune back all the branches and leave just 3 or 4 buds. Then, add a little fertilizer to help it rejuvenate. In about 10 days, you'll notice it's starting to regrow, and within a month, it will be producing peppers again, this time in greater quantity and better quality. Give it a try and see the results for yourself. And don't forget to follow me for more daily tips and tricks on agricultural cultivation. Hi everyone. Today I'm sharing how you can plant tomatoes. This is a complete guide for you from planting to harvest. I start by spacing my tomatoes 45 centimeters apart and digging a hole to add fresh compost underneath, creating a little pocket of fertility for each plant. Next, I remove any lower leaves to prevent them from touching the soil, as I'll be planting deep to encourage a stronger root system. Here is 5 beginner tips for growing tomatoes that you won't want to miss. First up, make sure your tomatoes get full sun. They need at least 6 hours of direct sunlight every day. Tip number 1. Always plant marigolds near your tomatoes. They help them grow better, and they're just awesome. Tip number 2. Plant basil close to your tomatoes. It protects them from bugs and fungal diseases. Now for tip number 3. To keep your tomato plants healthy, trim the leaves below the first tomato. This improves airflow. And don't forget to prune those suckers off in the armpits. You can just pull them off easily. Moving on to tip number 4. Water at the base of the plants and avoid getting the leaves wet. Overhead watering, especially in hot weather, is a no-go. And finally, tip number 5. My favorite, do you have banana peels? Put them in a jar of water. When the water changes color, you've got a potassium-rich solution that's perfect for tomatoes, peppers, or flowers. Your tomatoes will absolutely love it. Management techniques. If you're growing tomatoes, listen up. Don't cut corners. Slacking off can seriously hurt your yield. So how do you get those big, sweet tomatoes? If your plants are flowering but not setting fruit, or if they're cracking easily, you're in luck. Today, I'm sharing a fantastic method to grow tomatoes that are not just larger, but also have that perfect sweet and tart flavor. Make sure to save this video so you can come back to it later. In the growth stages, whether your tomatoes are just starting to fruit or swelling up, you'll want to use 10 grams of yeast, 50 grams of brown sugar, and 10 liters of water. Mix it all up and let it ferment sealed for 2 days. Once it's fermented, your brown sugar yeast solution is all set to go. When it's time to apply, take 1 liter of that solution and mix it with 30 liters of water. You can either spray it on the leaves or water it at the roots. This will promote better growth, improve quality, and give your tomatoes a beautiful color. First up, before your tomatoes start to flower, mix 30 ml of rice, vinegar with 15 liters of water and spray it on the leaves every 7 to 15 days. This helps to sterilize and repel insects while also promoting growth. Next, when you see the first flower cluster on your tomatoes, hold off on watering them. Watering at this stage can make the plant grow taller without producing any fruit.